Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
Welcome you to 223 meeting of Toastmaster of Delhi.
Whoa.
When I joined Toastmaster as a guest, one thing came in my mind that no, I cannot do this. This is very difficult. It is not possible for me. But my belief in Toastmaster proved that nothing is impossible in this world. You can do anything with honesty, dedication, positivity, and support system. And I salute to this Toastmaster support system where I can play any role easily. I remember when I first played general evaluator role that I didn't sleep whole night. And even I saw myself as a general evaluator in my dream and I woke up with anxiety. Now I can do it. Now I will recite our club mission. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skill, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Let me recite the housekeeping rule of smooth functioning of our Toastmaster meeting. Please keep microphone on mute during speeches. To applaud, you can unmute yourself and use hand gesture feature of Zoom. If possible, be on video mode to enjoy the meeting. Don't be too serious during the meeting. Whenever you will get time, unmute yourself, express your feeling and your thought. Please avoid any crosstalk during speeches. Please avoid any aggressive talk about religion, sex, and politics. In case of any technical mistake at assistant, you can contact our host of the meeting. Now, I would like to hand over this stage to our very talented and charming president, Toastmaster Rohan Bansal. Toastmaster Rohan.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Aisha. Whenever I have to follow Toastmaster Aisha on the Toastmasters platform, I say to myself, I can't do it. I can't follow her same passion and energy for Toastmasters, but I'll give it a shot just to come a bit closer to that. We we are raised when we come into this world, we come into this world as curious people with a lot of energy and passion for exploring things without any limiting beliefs stopping us. But as we grow older, we are influenced by the people around us. We are influenced by what people say and what the entire world does. And this often stops us. But those that don't stop by these limiting beliefs and say they can, they go forward and change the world. So the purpose of this meeting today is to make you do it, make you say, I can do it, and remove the stubbornty that's in the end of Kant. So with that, I welcome all of you to the 223rd meeting of Toastmasters of Delhi. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. Uh, Before we proceed with the meeting, we have a very exciting meeting for all of you today. But before we proceed, I'd like to know who are the guests who are joining us from outside the club. I can see Azim Sheikh. Are you there?
Yes, he is a guest today.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Azim. Can you please introduce yourself? Tell us how did you come to know about Toastmasters?
Yes, sir. My name is Sheikh Azim. I am from Maharashtra. So my teacher talk about your session. So sir says join them and learn well to how to gain confidence and also learn to how to speak English fluently. So I joined this and I am here because of them.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. And you're definitely in the right place. This is a great platform for you to develop your public speaking skills. We also have Gaurav. Gaurav, can you please introduce yourself and tell us how did you come to know about Toastmasters? Gaurav has exited the meeting. Muramba, can you please introduce yourself and tell us how you found out about our club?
Yes, sure. So, I am Marankam. I am from Manipur, and then I got to know about this Toastmaster from Ma'am Ghana. Like, she's a family friend of mine. Like, she asked me to like join and see how it goes.
Great. Welcome to the club. Remember, I hope you'll have a great time
Thank
today.
you. Yes, sure.
We have Gunindro. Gunindro, can you please introduce yourself and tell us about how you came across Toastmasters?
Good evening, sir. First of all, good evening to all the members here. I'm Kraidam Kunendro, and I got to know about this meeting from Ghana ma'am as she introduced it to our group, Began. Um, that's all.
Great. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. We also have Unique. Unique, can you introduce yourself? I think you're a member of another Toastmasters club.
Yeah, hi. My name is Unique Katloria. So I'm from Turning Point Toastmasters Gurgaon. And our VP Education, Sumit Bansal, told me that there was a speech slot available in your club and it's a good club. So I wanted to test myself in other clubs. So this is my first time in another club. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Perfect. All the best for your speech. Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
All right. Who is Gaurav? Are you in the meeting now? Can you please introduce yourself and tell us about how you found out about Toastmasters?
Yes, sir. Sorry for the inconvenience.
No
Okay,
problem.
my name is Gaurav, and I recently finished my 12th from Kendra Vidyalaya, and I've heard about this club from Mem Ghana, and I thought that joining this club will help me to interact with new peoples and share like the new thoughts and all the new ideas, and also that's the main reason why I joined this club. Thank you.
Awesome. Welcome to the meeting, Gaurav. We also have Siddharth.
Thank you, sir, for
Siddharth
having
in
me.
the club. Siddharth, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Siddharth, can you introduce yourself and tell us how you found out about Toastmasters?
My name is Siddharth, and I recently found about this Toastmasters through Gana ma'am, and she has told us a lot about this group, about public speaking and all that. So that's why I wanted to participate in this meeting. Thank you.
Awesome. Welcome, Siddharth. All right. I think we have all the guests in place. With that, I'd like to hand over the stage to the Toastmaster of the day, who always has said she can, since I have known her. So with that, I welcome the Toastmaster of the day, distinguished Toastmaster Amelia. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rohan. And as our club president has just given such a warm, such a wonderful start to this meeting, I just want you to close your eyes for a few seconds. Just close your eyes for a few seconds and open it when I tell you to do so. Think of a moment. Think of that particular specific moment. Go deep down your memory and try and feel that moment when you almost gave up. You had everything around you, but it was only some inner confidence, some willpower, or courage to do a thing was not there. It could have been a sport, some test, some exam, or a life scenario. Now open your eyes as you might have just traveled back to your time and you need to come back. Come back to the present. So open your eyes. It makes you feel sad to see yourself giving up. Yes or no? You can
Yes,
unmute
sir.
yourself. Okay. Does anyone want to share what was it when you were almost giving up or really gave up? Does anyone want to share? Yes, Gopal sir.
Back in that time, in 2006, I joined a company in Gurgaon,
Mhm.
and in that company, that was actually a bigger company. Before this company, I had joined like small companies of 100 employees, kind of, but
Mhm.
that company was more than 1,000 employee was there, and
Mhm.
all the employees were like very passionate and very fashionable kind of, or I would say on other word I would say they were very rich, and I was feeling very complex that time.
Okay.
I used to feel too much complex. I used to I used not to interact with anyone,
Correct.
and I had to attend a meeting
Mm-hmm.
in which I had to take a training,
Mm-hmm.
and it was first time it was I had to attend a meeting in US accent. I have to understand because the trainer was from USA, and
Okay.
that time I was thinking, oh my god, I cannot understand the US accent at all, and I was like, no, I can't do this, and I went to my manager as well. See,
Okay.
I can't interact with US people because I do not understand at all a single word. But gradually over a period of time, then I started doing that again and again. Then I felt that yes, I can do it. Now I can easily interact with the different accent people.
Mm. Correct. So that was an experience where you felt as if you gave up or you had
Yeah,
lost or you were feeling lost.
right.
Anybody else wants to share quickly? 30 seconds, 40 seconds of any such experience when you almost gave up or literally gave up. One, two, three, no one. Now close your eyes again for 10 seconds and I'll call you back. Go down your memory lane and think of the time when, after every challenge, every possible difficulty, just close your eyes, everyone, all of you. Close your eyes. Gurindro, you also. And there was a moment when you just took one more step, took one more initiative, gave a little more push, or maybe pulled yourself a little bit more and you achieved what you wanted, you dreamed, or you ever thought of. There was a moment when you really worked hard or pulled harder to achieve and be the winner. Now open your eyes. You have just traveled to that moment. Anybody wants to share that? Any moment where you made it possible, how harder it was, how difficult it was, but you did it.
Yes, ma'am. I have one experience with that.
Wonderful, Gaurav. Please go ahead.
Okay, when I was in 11th grade, I participated in a contest. Like it's kind of like a beauty pageant, and it's the only pageant in Manipur. So I was preparing for like a 1 year, and among my close friends also I got a lots of criticism, and even my some of my colleagues were saying that you won't be able to do this because of my age, because I was the youngest in the contest,
Okay.
in that contest. And when I got into the contest, like for that I've worked really hard for a whole year. Like I couldn't even concentrate much more in my personal life, but I was just preparing for the contest. That's all what I was dreamed of. And when I was in the contest, I saw a lots of people like the other contestants. They were like the age of like 20, 22, 23. And I thought that they would be having much more experience than mine. So I thought I won't be able to do it. But since I've worked really hard for like a year, and I thought I gained the confidence and all. So I thought that if like there are other, uh, other kid or other child or other youth that tackles with the older guy with a lots of more experience than they do. So I thought that if I have the courage and the confidence in myself, then I can do it. And when the result come out, when the contest started, I got the, like, the first runner means the second place. I got a second place. So that was the greatest achievement of my life. And I almost thought of giving up at that time, but I didn't. So
Wonderful. Wonderful. Kudos to the spirit that you kept hanging on to it after all that criticism. So, guys, I want you to hold on to these two extremes of your life wherever you have experienced. And let's take the meeting forward, because while the meeting goes on, I'll share more about this. I'll talk about I can't do it as a theme is. So, ideally, this is a Toastmaster meeting where we have three sections: prepared speech, table topics, and evaluation. What happens in prepared speech? A speaker comes prepared and gives the speech, and we listen to that wonderful speech. In table topic session, these are impromptu or jam sessions, as we call them commonly, where we get topics on the go and we have to speak on that topic for 1 to 2 minutes. This is where all the guests should participate. This is the most thrilling part of every meeting. Now, the third part is the bread and butter, the heart and soul, which is the evaluation or the feedback to know how I did as a speaker, how did I do as a role player, what was my strength, where can I improve? And that will be taken care by one special person, somebody who is experienced, seasoned, not just with life and age, but also with the same enthusiasm which is always sprinkled around in a meeting by her presence. She is somebody who cheers us up and completely takes over the atmosphere in a very positive note. Toastmaster Aisha Parveen as a general evaluator. So over to you, Toastmaster Aisha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amelia, and good afternoon again. One thing that I cannot do in my life, that I cannot please everyone, especially my boss. I learned this habit from my father. Believe me, due to this habit, I lost many opportunities in my life. But I am happy that I can do my work with honesty, dedication, and this feeling really enhances my self confidence. I am general evaluator for today's meeting, and my role is to evaluate the whole meeting and maintain the proper decorum of the meeting. For this purpose, first thing that I can do this to introduce my tech team. Without them, I cannot do anything. Let me introduce our auxiliary role players. First, I would like to call Timer Toastmaster Ganpriya. Please come and explain your role. Toastmaster Ganpriya.
Hello, everyone. You know, I have used the phrase, I can't do it, so many times in my life whenever I'm faced with difficult situation, because I was never a brave person. I began to change a little when I realized I would not go forward in my life, but it's still not enough. And from time to time, I still get stuck in that mindset. And today, I'm looking forward to listening from DTM Amelia on how to get over this negative thought. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I'm the timer of the day. I am responsible to keep the track of time taken by various speakers and role players. The time allotted to all speakers is 5 to 7 minutes. I'll show the green card at 5 minutes, the yellow card at 6 minutes, and the red card at 7 minutes. There is a grace period of 30 seconds on either side. For table topics, each speaker is encouraged to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. I will show the green card at 1 minute, the yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and the red card at 2 minutes. And you have a grace period of 30 seconds on the plus side. For evaluators, you have 2 to 3 minutes. The green card is shown at 2 minutes. the yellow card at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and the red card at 3 minutes. There is a grace period of 30 seconds on either side. I request the speakers, evaluators, and role players to pin my video while speaking so you can see the timer cards. Any speaker who finishes before or after the grace period will not be considered. For the awards, I will submit. For the awards, I will submit my report at the end of the meeting. Thank you, everyone, and all the best.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ganpriya. Our second auxiliary role player is Toastmaster Rohan Bansal as a R counter. Please come and explain your role, Toastmaster Rohan.
When we speak on stage, we undue on saying the right thing. And when you're saying the right thing, what often happens is you become stressed out and you say words that do not have any place in your speech. For example, and you also fill the gaps in your sentences with but, like, so, and other words that do not have particular meaning to what you are trying to convey to the audience. So my role as the accounter is to point out how many times you say these words and filler words and cut sounds during the meeting. And I'll be presenting my report when called upon by the general evaluator at the end of the meeting. Back to you, Toastmaster Aisha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rohan. And our third auxiliary role player is Toastmaster Jagdish Goswami as a Gramanian. Please come and explain your role, Toastmaster Jagdish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aisha. Hello, everyone. I am Jagdish, and very good theme selected by Toastmaster Amelia. And I think everyone in their lifetime they come across a situation that they feel like giving up, where they feel that they cannot do it. And those who try even after getting this thought are the successful people. Every successful person fails. I mean, but they try, they learn, they improve, and then they become successful. So, yeah, good evening, everyone. I am the grammarian of the day. I'll be noting down all the good and not so good usages of the language and the grammatical error used by this made by the speaker and the role players. And the uses of other languages like Hindi is not allowed. And if there is usage is very much necessary, then maybe, please translate it into English so that everyone can understand. In addition, I shall also keep a note of number of times the word of the day is used by the speaker, and the word of the day is duddle, which means something easily done. And the example is he is such a good public speaker that entertaining a large audience will be a duddle for him. Or second example is I was really worried about my exam, but it was a duddle. I request everyone to please acknowledge the word of the day by showing the thumbs up like this. And I'll submit my report during the general evaluation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jagdish. And this is for my side. I will come again with my report in general evaluators session. Over to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Amelia.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aisha. As we have our tag team ready in action and they will keep an eye on our performances, this is actually very thrilling. Yes, Rohan.
Active listener is.
Yes. Okay. So
Okay. Who is the active listener?
Gopal sir.
Gopal. Oh, I'm sorry. I would like to call Toastmaster Gopal as an active listener. Please come and explain your role.
Good afternoon, everyone. Listening is the most important skill in communications. Without listening, we cannot speak. First, we have to feed something. We should have data to speak. And for that, we first feed the data by listening carefully. As an active listener, my responsibility is to make a notes of all the meetings. I'll pick out some of the questions from the meeting and then ask those questions to you to check whether you were listening carefully or not. I'll come up in the time of general evaluation once again. Thank you. Over to Madam
Thank you, Toastmaster Gopal. And I hand over to this stage to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Amelia.
Thank you. And finally, it's back to me. Yes, we all make mistakes, we make errors, but that doesn't mean that we should give up. All we need to do is correct ourselves, take the right action to correct our, maybe the work style or anything, any habits. But then giving up is not acceptable. It's not easy to doodle through, but you can try and doodle through. So that's what my phrase is for the day. It's not easy to doodle through, but you can try to doodle through. Easy to remember? Yes or no? Show me a thumbs up. Yes, it is. Why do we give up? We just give up for few small, petty reasons. Either it is lack of discipline, we don't know how to manage it, or we are afraid of being judged. Like our one of our guests shared the experience, a lot of criticism around. There is also a fear of failure, which because of which we do not want to take that chance, that risk, and we usually give up easily. There's also one important thing that I want you to draw your attention here, two words: failure and lessons. So failure versus lessons are two different things. We take failure as it's the end of the world, but we forget to learn the lessons from it. And that is why we are giving up. We are giving up because we are distracted. We are giving up because we are not finding the original expectation of a task or a project being accomplished. So we feel that, no, it's not worth it. I wanted to paint a painting of maybe a bird, but I didn't get the right colors. That doesn't mean I should give up. I should use all the colors I have and make it as beautiful as it can be. With that thought, and keep on hanging to that thought while I call on somebody who will be the one and only star shining in the sparkling sky today of Toastmasters of Delhi. Now, our speaker for the day, or our one of, it's only one speaker for today because we had last moment backouts, but that doesn't mean the meeting will stop here. Of course, the meeting goes on. The star in the sky who will shine through and enthrall us with a speech today is Unique Katnoria from Turning Point Toastmasters Club. He's going to present his speech today. But before that, let me call his evaluator on stage to set the objectives of his speech, and then we can hear to his wonderful speech. So over to the evaluator, Toastmaster Gopal Juneja.
Thank you, Madam Amelia. Toastmaster Unique Katnoria is going to deliver his speech from Path Persuasive Influence, Level 2, Project 1. Objective of the speech is, the purpose of this project is for member to identify his primary leadership style and share his experience of that leadership styles. Timer, please note, time allocated to the speaker is 5 to 7 minutes. All the best to the speaker. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gopal. Now, before I call on stage, let me tell you a small little thing about the speaker today. And then I'll probably ask him more questions once he finishes speech, because that's the prime motive today. So yesterday, Unique connected with me at 10 p.m. or so, 9 or 10 p.m. And I asked him all the details and he was ready with the speech. I really was so happy to see that enthusiasm at that hour of night. With that thought, let me welcome on stage and let's listen to a speech by Unique Katnoria. The speech title is Leadership in Action, Unique Katnoria. Unique Katnoria, Leadership in Action. Over to you.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the day. Can someone confirm I'm audible and visible? Okay. Good evening, good afternoon, everybody. I would start with sharing I would like to share a story with you guys. It's from my childhood. It's from the days we used to play cricket in our locality, and the rivalry was very intense. Every street used to have their own team, and the competition was cutthroat. I mean, we were not professional cricketers by any stretch of imagination, but what we lacked in talent, we made it up with our fighting spirit. And amongst those passionate bunch of guys, I was probably the most passionate guy on the field. I had a never say die attitude. And that is why probably my teammates wanted me to be the captain in the next tournament. And when they asked me so, I gave them a resounding answer. I gave them a resounding no. I said I do not want to be the captain. Because, see, in my mind, a captain or a leader was someone who was very authoritative and told everybody what to do and everybody followed. He had his way to get around with people. But that image did not fit my character. I was not that by any stretch of imagination. So I told them no. But let's think for a moment. Why do we think that a leader should be like that or leader should be just like that? I think it's due to the image of a leader that is being conveyed through media these days, through movies, TV shows, or comics we read. Leader is always shown that a guy who is very authoritative or manipulative and can get his way around everybody. But anybody here who has led in any situation will know that that's completely a myth. But for a moment, let's assume that this myth is true. Because I assumed this myth to be true in my early 20s. In my early 20s, I did not believe I was a leadership material. And I never wanted to be a leader, and I don't think that I will need to be a leader any time in my life. But life has its way to get where you don't want to go, but you need to go. So in my mid 20s, I was going through a very tough phase in my life. I was kind of feeling very low for no apparent reason, but at its worst situation, I was barely able to get out of my 1 BHK apartment just to get food from downstairs. It was so bad. And I remember when the worst come to worst, I stopped going to my office altogether. At that moment, I realized that something needs to change. I need to take care of my nutrition, my health, and more importantly, I need to explore outside my comfort zone. I need to explore avenues that interest me, even if though I feel anxious or fearful. So, in essence, my leadership journey started by being a leader to myself, by being a mentor to myself. And when I led my life towards a more happier place, I was naturally becoming leader in situations where I was involved. Without even realizing, I was acting like a leader in my family affairs as well as office and in friend circle. But again, I did not feel like a leader because again in my mind a leader is someone very authoritative with that idealized image. But when I started taking my responsibility in my life, whether it be responsibilities of leadership at my Toastmasters club, in my family, in friends, or any other sphere of life, I realized that I have certain innate capacities to be a good leader. I had some potential. And then I had an epiphany. I realized I have never met a single person who fits the image of an idealized leader in my mind. I've only seen those guys in movies. There is no such guy in real world. And even if there is a guy or a girl who resembles that, I don't think they're a complete leader. Because leadership is not getting it your way. It's about creating way for yourself and as well as others. Now, when that myth was busted, a huge burden was relieved from my shoulders. With that freedom, I was able to see leaders all around me that surrounded me my entire life, but I was not able to recognize them because they did not fit that image. I realized that my mother was a leader in her own right, the way she led family affairs. My father was a leader in his own rights, the way he led the family and the society. My friend who organizes all our trips is a leader in the way he is able to get everybody on board. Now, personally, if you ask me, my leadership style is very democratic. I like to build consensus among all stakeholders. And then the second aspect of my leadership is that I like to help people. I find great joy if I can make someone realize that they can do something which they thought they could not. That is one of the most joyous moments of my life. Now, those are my strengths, but I have certain room for improvement as well. I can use a more assert. I can my leadership could improve if I could be more assertive in situations which demand an assertive action. My leadership could improve if I be more open-minded and more present in the moment in case an innovative solution is required. But I think that's a journey of a lifetime. Leadership is a journey without any destination. You are never a complete leader. Every new situation demands something new out of you. It requires you to dive deep into your emotions and find some potential which you can find some strength which you can use to get out of the situation or to improve the situation of yourself as well as the other people involved. So in that sense, leadership is as much as an internal journey, even more so an internal journey than it's an external journey. You need to master and lead your emotions first before you can lead anybody else. So with that realization, I think all of us could be leaders. All of us should strive to be better leaders. You, me, everybody here could be a leader. And with that realization, I would like to conclude. But before that, life gave me another opportunity to be captain. In our office cricket tournament, last year I was again asked to be the captain of our team. And this time also it was a resounding answer, but it was a resounding yes this time. And boy, I enjoyed it. But let's leave the story for some other day. For now, I would like to hand back the stage to our very competent and charming Toastmaster of the day. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. A big applause for that wonderful, inspiring speech. And yes, it is so much related with the theme. I never knew that's how the universe is transpiring, but it's definitely inspiring for us. Thank you. So, with this wonderful speech that we have heard, now it's an opportunity that we should take. Every time we join a Toastmasters meeting or any such forum where we have to showcase our skills or maybe test our skills, test our grounds, is where we should not take a step back. Every time should be a step forward. That is where you should not give up. You should not say, I can't do it. You should say, I can do it. And that is what will happen today in a table topic session, that impromptu speech where we should not think how if we are being judged, if there's any discipline. Forget all distractions, don't think of anything, think of just performing here. Do your best with our amazing, dynamic, and super fantabulous table topic master of the day, Toastmaster Rohan Bansal. Over to you, Rohan Bansal.
Thank you so much, Madam Toastmaster of the Day. Table topic section is something that most members and guests say, I can't do it, and they back out. So today, I want to get everyone who's in the meeting, probably if we have time, to do a table topic, whether you like it or not, because that's how you get over the fears. So just before that, a couple of housekeeping rules. Firstly, every table topic speaker will get a topic on the spot and will be given 1 to 2 minutes to complete the speech with a grace period of only 30 seconds on the upper side of the time period. So you effectively have from 1 minute to 2.5 minutes to complete your speech. Please don't stress about any particular words to say or think about what you can say or cannot say. Just give it your best effort and express your opinion in the best possible way, however you can. With that, I'd like to call for the first table topic speaker. I'd like to have an experienced Toastmaster first. Any who's up for this dawdle task? Yes, Mayank, please come back from the dark. All right.
Hi, Rohan.
Hi, Mayank. 1 second, I'll just... Okay, your topic is, if plants had feelings, what would it be? If plants had feelings, what would it be? Toastmaster Mayank.
Okay. So if plants had feelings, so I think I would have different opinions if I were different persons. If I would be a writer, I would write a book on if plants had feelings. If I was just a random person passing through a plant or a tree, and I would just ask if I'm getting bored, I could talk to the plant and ask them or him or her, depending upon the gender, how are you feeling today? Would you like to join a Toastmasters club? But I think that would be difficult for a tree to get uprooted every week to come attend a Toastmasters meeting. But yes, I could ask the plants if they would be happy to help provide us shade, and we are conducting a Toastmasters meeting under their shade. And if I would be a student in my early life, where we are taught that safe papers are being made from cutting the trees, so I think I would like to join that chipko movement that was there, where I would hug the trees, and then I could definitely feel the pain that they would be going, that they are killing, somebody's killing the brother, sister, or parent of a plant. Or a small sapling could see that their grandfather is being cut to made into a grandfather tree is being cut into made a small book of paper. So I think different persons would have different feelings. But yes, the feeling as humans can feel, I think plants can also feel the same, and that is why we are told not to pluck plants, and because they also have some feelings. So that's it from me. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mayank. That was a wonderful, entertaining speech. All right, who's up next? Yes, Geeta ma'am. Great.
Yeah.
All right, your topic is, what is the one human quality you think we need more of in this world? What is the one human quality you think we need more of in this world? Geeta ma'am.
Yeah. Good afternoon to one and all present. The most important human quality that is required in human beings is compassion. Compassion, which is lacking in everybody these days, especially. Nobody thinks of anybody else. Earlier, people were more compassionate, more loving towards each other. When I would go to visit my grandparents' place when I was a little kid, I could see people talking to each other, sharing their things with each other, sharing their sorrows and joys with each other. But today, life has become so materialistic, so mechanical, that nobody wants to share anything. And just like what the previous speaker said just now, Mayank, what he said, like, we really need compassion even towards the plants and the animals. We are not caring towards them. They give us so much. We get so much from these plants. In spite of that, we do not pay any heed. We keep cutting them off for our own luxuries, for our own necessities. We don't bother. We don't bother about anybody, what happens. We don't bother about the poor people. In the pandemic, we know how people had been suffering. This was the time when we really noticed how much poverty is there. At least I noticed at this time, because earlier we were reading in the newspaper, we were reading about them, we heard about them, but we could actually feel their pain this time. In spite of that, how many people have actually come forward and did something? I doubt. Very few people, and very little we are doing. Even if we do a little for the others, we are going to make this world a much better place to live in. So, according to me, compassion towards the animals, towards the plants, towards human beings is very, very important, which we are totally losing these days. Thank you. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much, Geeta ma'am. That was a wonderful take on compassion and why we need more of it. With that, I'd like to call another guest in the meeting. Gaurav, would you like to give Table Topics a chance?
Yes, sir.
Great. All right. Gaurav, your topic is, would you rather be wise or would you rather be intelligent? Would you rather be wise or intelligent, Gaurav?
Okay, thank you. That's a really like a twisting question. It's kind of confusing me though. Like I'd rather be a wise person rather than an intelligent person, because according to my experience, I feel like most of the intelligent person feels like feels themselves like they're in the top of the world and no one can take over him. Like according to my experience, I kind of feel like that because as we see around us, even like the big politicians, they think that they are in top of the world and they rule over all over the citizens, and they steal the powers and the joys of the citizens, of the poor people. They always do like that. But the wise person, according to my experience, just take an example of Birrell. Yeah, we all know that he's a really wise man, and he always like mm, he was always ready to help for his beloved king, and he's always ready to help the others. As I believe that if we are more a wise person rather than an intelligent person, then it will be a very good, just not for us but for the whole society. That's what I think. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, Gaurav. That was a excellent, excellent take on the topic. Thank you so much. All right. Who's up next? Who is my next victim? Um, any member who would like to take?
We have lots of guests as well. And we
Yeah.
have
Okay. I'd like to pick some now. Gunindro, would you like to give it a try? Okay. How about Siddharth? How about you?
Yeah, sure.
Great. Siddharth, your topic is, if you ruled the world, what is the one thing that you would do immediately? If you rule the world, you would, Siddharth.
Good afternoon, everyone. If I ruled the world, the one thing I would do immediately would be to end poverty and world hunger. That would be my first goal, because people are starving everywhere, and we know that right now in India people are starving, and we need to give them proper nutrition and food so that they can function properly and efficiently and think properly. If we want our people to succeed, if we want people to or even the youth to become successful in life, or to do something unique and prosper and bring prosperity to this world, we need them to have proper nutrition and food so that they can think properly, so that their brains can work properly. And if they don't have proper nutrition and food, which is, I mean, a lot of kids right now don't have proper nutrition and food, that would be a huge problem. So I think world hunger would be my first thing. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Siddharth. That's a wonderful, wonderful take. All right. So I'd like to invite Unique next. I think he requested to be a table topic speaker.
Yes.
You ready? Okay, great.
Yes.
Okay. Unique, talk about the 3 things that scare you. The 3 things that scare you, Toastmaster Unique.
Well, first and foremost, the thing that scares me most is heights. I'm not able to stand in balcony very near the wall. I at least stand 2 feet behind. I don't know, man. From high buildings, the earth below seems to be wobbling to me. So that is definitely one of my biggest fears. Another biggest fear would be, I think, which is a more subtle one, is to not be able to realize my potential. I mean, I mean, maybe some of you would share this experience, but I tend to compare myself with others rather than be happy with what I have. So I think I would be better served and be more happy if I could realize what gifts I have been given, and work there to cultivate a life I could be happy and fulfilled with. And third fear, I guess these are the 2 main fears. But if you have to ask me for a third fear, I think that would be fast cars, maybe overtaking me when I'm riding a bike. Really, I mean, especially on that Delhi airport road. Whenever I'm riding there and a fast car overtakes me, especially from the left, it that shakes me like a leaf. So yeah, I think that's the third fear that is my one of that. Those are my 3 biggest fears. Thank you. Over to you, tabletop master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Unique. I think many of the fears we all share with you. So great job done on that. Okay, who else would like to come up on the stage? Yes, Muramba, would you like to give it a try?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, Muramba, if you were invisible for a day, what would you do? If you were invisible for a day, what would you do, Muramba?
Yes, thank you. If I were invisible for a day, I would first of all, I would roam around the world like with free tickets. Like that's obvious. And the next thing I would do is that try to find the truth, the truth, the truth which is stopping our nation, like the truth which is stopping ourselves, the truth which is stopping people to flourish, to move forward in their lives. The the truth which stopping our country to to be in the to be powerful and everything. And after I know the truth, I will reveal the truth. Uh, After I become like invisible, and then people will know the truth that like what the wrongs that has been done, and then what they are doing is wrong, and then so will the country. And afterwards, like everything will be, I think, fine. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, who would like to go next? We have a lot of time, so we can do a lot more topics. Sheikh, would you like to give it a shot? Sheikh Azim, are you there? Okay, let's try someone else. Jagdish, how about you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. Okay, Jagdish, if you had to travel back in time and talk to your 14-year-old self, what would you say? If you had to travel back in time and talk to your 14-year self, what would you say, Toastmaster Jagdish?
Yeah, thank you, Rohan, Toastmaster Rohan, for this interesting topic. If I had to go back and talk to myself when I was 14, so maybe I'll talk to him and warn him that life ahead is not as easy as it is right now. So live your life as much as you can. Maybe when when I am 14, maybe I would be in class 12th or somewhere, right? So I'll ask him, I mean, to enjoy the life as much as you can. I mean, right now you are, we do, I might not be having that much responsibility, but yeah, going ahead, there is a lot of responsibility that need to be handled, and prepare yourself. Maybe enjoy as well as prepare yourself for future. That's what I'll be talking and advising myself for the future. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jagdish. All right. Who else? Who else? Now I'm picking whoever's left. Toastmaster Ganpriya, would you like to give it a shot?
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm not going to time myself then.
Okay, Toastmaster Ganpriya, I have a rather unique topic for you. Toastmaster Ganpriya, if you were a ghost for a day, who would you haunt? If you were a ghost for a day, who would you haunt? Toastmaster Ganpriya.
Okay. So I've always been fascinated by ghost stories since childhood. I remember when I was young, we would sit together in whenever when there was no light, we would sit together, and my eldest brother, who was very fond of telling stories, he would tell stories to all of us, about ghosts, and we would run inside. So if I were a ghost, I would have liked to be this one, Abraham Lincoln. I would have really wanted to know what made him so strong and how he fought for the slaveries, and how he stopped slavery. So I would have liked to do a long interview with Abraham Lincoln, and because I feel he was one of the strongest people. He had lots of enemies, he had lots of struggles, he had to do a lot, enemies all around, and so it was. I just wanted to ask him what made him so strong in spite of all the difficulties that he was surrounded with. What made him go forward and abolish the slavery. I would have wanted, yeah, I would have really wanted to ask him those interviews. I would have, yeah, asked him that. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ganpriya. That was wonderful, and I'm relieved to know that you wouldn't haunt any of us. So that's a great thing too. So thank you. All right. Okay, who's next? Who's left? Gopal sir, would you like to give it a try?
Let's give it a try.
Great. Okay, Gopal sir, you're stuck in a ATM station with your favorite celebrity. Talk about who is the celebrity and what would you do if you were stuck for maybe, let's say, an hour.
Yes, I'm stuck in an ATM with a celebrity, and of course that celebrity will be Deepika Padukone. And I will ask to her, what was that mall you were talking about? You were talking about the mall. What is that? I want to know about that. Because only that thing is being asked everywhere in all the channels. What was that mall? And she has never answered that. And of course, if I get a chance to discuss about that mall, if I could know about that mall, what is that mall, I will write an article on that. Actually, mall of Deepika Padukone was something else. You are, if it will be something else, if it will be the same like drugs or anything, then I still will write an article. I will let other people also know about that. That this the curiosity is generated around the world. That what is that mall? I would, I would, I would let other people know that what exactly that mall is, which Deepika was talking about, so that everyone can know about that. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gopal. That is a TV show we would watch for sure if that were made. So great. All right. Okay. Anyone else left? Aisha ma'am, would you like to give it a shot?
Siddharth, he.
Siddharth has already taken.
Okay, Siddharth has not taken. Siddharth has taken.
So
Yes.
that's not taken.
That has taken.
Azim Sheikh.
Sheikh has not responded. Sheikh, are you there?
He will unmute.
Okay, Amelia ma'am, would you like to give it a shot? I think
Why
you're
not?
the only one left.
Why not? When my president
All right.
asks, I can definitely go for it.
Distinguished Toastmaster Amelia, what would you choose? Passion or pension? Distinguished Toastmaster Amelia. Passion versus pension. Which would you choose?
Okay. Passion is something that keeps us alive. Passion is something that is inside us. Passion is something that we live every day. We feel it every moment because we want it to happen. It is something like an inner calling. And pension is something which is given to you, which is a kind of, I would call, a mercy to you, or as a result of your services. Yes, that reward, if I look at the soldiers, the army people, or any people who have been serving us makes sense. But to me, a person who is completely civilian, self dependent, and has been living life out of passion always, pension is nowhere in question or in my world. Well, if I look at my childhood, right from there, I wanted to be something else. My parents wanted to be something else. But then I followed my passion. I followed what my heart said always. And whenever I followed my heart sincerely, it gave me the best results. I never knew what is Toastmasters, but I followed my heart, and within a week, I felt a strong connection. That means it connected somewhere with my passion of speaking, talking, connecting to people. And that was my profession. So, whenever there's a passion involved, it yields good results. It yields positivity around you. It encourages you to push yourself to greater limits. So, I would always pick passion over pension because pension would be living on something that I have already done. But for a person like me, I believe life goes on till the last breath of my life. Life is active till the last moment of my life. I wish I can step down to my grave with the same smiling face and with the same intensity that I feel right now, so that every moment feels fulfilled and lived. Even if I want to sing or dance, say a poetry, write, read, whatever, it should happen with the same intensity. So, anytime passion is above pension. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Amelia. With that very inspiring speech, I'd like to conclude the table topic section for this meeting. I was very happy that all of you attempted it except for me. So that was great. Uh, I'd like to have the voting for the table topic speakers.
I'll just share it with you.
Okay. In the meantime, I'd like to, sorry.
I'm going to launch the poll now.
Okay, great.
Let's take quick 10-15 seconds to go through it.
Um, Amelia ma'am, the polling was closed, I think, in the middle.
You want me to launch the poll again?
Yes, I think we have 4 votes remaining, so I think it
Yes,
would be,
yes.
yeah.
Please vote again, guys.
Okay, with that, I'd like to hand over the stage to the Toastmaster of the day, distinguished Toastmaster Amelia. Over to you.
Thank you so much. And I have already ended the polls now. I believe we have received all the votes. So I believe all the guests and everybody enjoyed the table topic session. And there was one thing that we didn't want to give up. We wanted to try. Even I wanted to try. Being in a multiple role today, but still, we should try. Now, why do we give up is what we know, but how and what to do when we are about to give up or when we are feeling that low. Think about one thing. First of all, why did you start it even? What is the purpose for which you started this task of life, your exam, or anything? From where and why you started, if you get the answer to this question, you will not give up. Rather, at times we need to go back and look at it. why we started. Also, remember from where you have come and how far you have inched in this journey, how far you have done, what all you have taken in your bag, what all you have taken as a challenge. And now, are you so weak? Are you so weak to give up? Ask that question to yourself, because nobody else will ask that question to you. It's only you who can ask that question. And I sometimes, rather every day, ask this question to myself in a day. Do you really think you cannot do it? Do you really think it's not worth it? Do you really think that you should stop here? Shouldn't you take one more step? Amelia, do that. I literally tell that to myself. So, this is a kind of a vocal affirmation that you should do to yourself. Look in the mirror and say, come on, you are not the one who gives up. And I do it every day or any time when I'm about to give up. When it has helped me take a long course of life till now and not give up in any situation, then how can it be you? There are more things that you can do when you feel like that. Maybe acknowledge the challenge, accept it. Okay, I was trying to learn driving and I could not do it properly. I accepted that this is something that needs correction. I have taken a break. Now, after a break of almost 4 or 5 years, I am going to start and learn driving again. That means I did not give up. I just took a pause. I wanted to see that when is the right time. So at times, those pauses, like in your speech, are also needed in life. Take a pause and start again. Take a break to rejuvenate or energize yourself with the right thought, right tools, resources, environment, or anything. Giving up is not what we should do. And this is what our general evaluator will also promote and encourage us to do. So, this is why I would want to now call our general evaluator on stage to help us with the evaluation of the overall meeting and let us know why we shouldn't give up. Over to you, Toastmaster Aisha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amelia. And good afternoon, third time. Let's start our session, general evaluation session. And without wasting any time, I would like to call our first evaluator, Toastmaster Gopal Juneja, who evaluated Toastmaster Unique. Toastmaster Gopal.
Good afternoon, everyone. And thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Purpose of the speech was achieved beautifully. Beautifully achieved with a story in which speaker told that how in his 20 he was not willing to become a leader, but gradually with the circumstances and the self-realization, he came to know that he can become a leader, and he did that. And this was the motive the of the speech, which was beautifully achieved. Speaker was quite confident, and an inspiring speech was given. Call to action was connected with thoughts, with the speech, with each and every word. The call to action was attached with that. Speech was good. Further, it can be great with some enhancement, but with some sprinkle of the good communication tools. For example, the first thing that I would say is the effective pause was missing. A pause that should be given intentionally so that audience can grab and should be curious what is next. Like speaker was saying, you, me, and everybody. Give a small pause over there. And the second recommendation that I would give is the pace of the voice was smooth in one tone. It should have changed. from high, medium, and low. Like, leadership is a journey without any destination, an internal journey. It's not an external journey. So the pace of the speech should have from high, medium to low. Overall, speech was great with a great content. Call to action was there, story was there, everything was there. Speaker was quite confident. Just speaker has to focus on using the effective pause and take care of the pace of the voice. Thank you. Over to you, Madam Evaluator, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gopal. And now I would like to call table topic evaluator Toastmaster Aisha Parveen for her report. Toastmaster Aisha. Why table topic evaluation is necessary in Toastmaster? Because this session encouraged guests for impromptu speaking. So our first speaker was Toastmaster Mayank. His topic was, if plant had feeling, that what would be, something like that. He immediately answered beautifully and correlated his speech with his topic with very humorous way, with great confidence. Second speaker was guest Geeta. What is the one human quality, dash, 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 I forgot the topic. Started with great confidence and emotion. She is really an inspiring speaker. I request her to please join Toastmaster. You are the example of impromptu speaking, emotion, and confidence. Kudos to you. Really impressed with your answer. Really. And really, a good round of applause to
Thank you.
Geeta. Please join
And
Toastmaster.
I am a Toastmaster.
You are a Toastmaster. Oh, I'm so sorry. And then you join this TMOD, Toastmaster of Delhi. And our third speaker was Gaurav. His topic was, would you rather be wise or intelligent? The question was little bit tricky, but he immediately grabbed the answer in a proper way and gave excellent answer with confidence. Fourth speaker was Siddharth, and his topic was, if you ruled the world, what is the one thing? My God, what a beautiful answer he gave. He wanted to remove hunger and poverty in this world. This shows his presence of mind from impromptu speaking. Kudos to you. Fifth speaker was unique. His topic was three things that scares you. He gave answer with a very practical manner. His head gesture shows his confidence. He gave answer with smiling face and with great confidence. And sixth speaker was guest Murambo. And his topic was, if you are invisible for a day, what would you do? Without thought, he gave his answer quickly and very confidently. His facial expression showed his confidence. Kudos to guest Murambo. The seventh speaker was Toastmaster Jagdish. If you have traveled, something. And started with his sweet smiling face. And like a true Toastmaster, he thanked for a wonderful topic and gave answer with great confidence. And our eighth speaker was Toastmaster Ghanpriya. If you are a ghost for a day, what would you do? She thought for a while, but immediately correlated question to her story and mentioned Abraham Lincoln as a strong man with confidence. Ninth speaker was Toastmaster Gopal. You stuck something and immediately answered the topic in a very humorous way. Mal and Deepika Padukone. Yes, Gopal. Unsolved questions. Sure, we will read your article very soon. And the last speaker was Toastmaster Amelia. What would you choose? Passion versus pension? I would like to choose pension only. It's my answer, not you. She's an expert of impromptu speaking, an ideal Toastmaster, gave a perfect answer with her smiling face, with confidence, with emotion, and correlated her question with her story as a Toastmaster. Kudos to you. Beautifully explained about passion versus pension. And this is for now vote for the best evaluator.
I will launch it now. So we have two evaluators, Toastmaster Gopal and Toastmaster Aisha. Thank you.
Thank you. Now it's time to call our auxiliary role players for their reports. And I would like to call Ghanpriya, Toastmaster Ghanpriya, as a, no, sorry. First, I would like to call Gramanian Toastmaster Jagdish for his report. Toastmaster Jagdish.
Thank you, General Evaluator Aisha ma'am. Hello everyone. So here I am. Here I have the grammarian report. So I'll start with the good usages. There was a lot of good usages of language that was used, like limiting belief, stopping us, stubbornity, go deep down your memory, bread and butter, heart and soul, enthusiasm, uh, petty reasons, enthrall us with uh, vocal affirmation, regenerate. Uh, Others were like resounding answer, worst, worst yet to come, something like that. Explore the comfort zone, anxious, assertive actions. I couldn't find any not so good usages. The one thing that I could notice was some pronunciation thing, like street was pronounced as street. And regarding the word of the day, three times the word of the day was used, two times by Toastmaster Amelia and one time by TTM Master, this Rohan, Toastmaster Rohan. Thank you. That's all I have. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jagdish, for your report. And the second auxiliary role player is Toastmaster Rohan Bansal as a R counter. Please come and give your report.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. I'm just sharing my sheet, our counter sheet. Okay, so I'll give my our counter report, starting with the Sergeant at Arms had no crutch sounds or filler words. Me as presiding officer, I'm assuming, since I had a lot that I've just put in, because I had 3 R's, 2 R's, and 1 The Toastmaster of the day, distinguished Toastmaster Amelia, had 1 so in her opening address. The general evaluator Toastmaster Aisha had 1 in her opening, in her introduction of the role. Timer Toastmaster Ganpriya had 1 Me as our counter, I had 1 or 2 The grammarian Toastmaster Jagdish, this is a combination of both the introduction as well as the report, had 11 and 1 so. Toastmaster Gopal so far hasn't had any filler words or crutch sounds. The speaker Toastmaster Unique had 1 so, 1 and he repeated the phrase can, the word can 2 times. The evaluator, okay, the evaluator Toastmaster Gopal had 1 and he repeated the word with 2 times. Toastmaster Aisha did not have any crutch sounds or filler words. Table topic speakers, Toastmaster Mayank had 2 Toastmaster Geeta had 1 Guest Gaurav had 3 R's and 3 Guest Siddharth had 1 Toastmaster Unique had 2 Guest Moramba had 1 Toastmaster Jagdish had 3 Toastmaster Ganpriya had one and one and Toastmaster Gopal and distinguished Toastmaster Amelia did not have any crutch sounds or filler words in their table topics. With that, that's my report for the R counter. Back to you, Madam General Value.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rohan. What a wonderful report. And our third auxiliary role player is Toastmaster Ghanpriya, timer of the day. Please come and give your report.
Hi everyone, I'm just going to share the screen. Yes, so Toastmaster Aisha Perveen, yeah, she's the sergeant. When the beginning of the speech, she had 2 minutes 32 seconds, and Toastmaster Rohan 3 minutes 46 seconds. Toastmaster Amelia 11 minutes and 34 seconds. But that is okay because she's the Toastmaster of the day and she can take as long as she wants. I'm not very handy with speaking and doing, so I did not take my timing, but I'm sure it was within the time limit. Toastmaster Rohan Bansal had 47 seconds. Toastmaster Jagdish had 1 minute 38 seconds, and Toastmaster Gopal Juneja, he's the active listener, but he's not listed here. He took 39 seconds. And then we have Unique, the speaker, Unique Katoria. He took 6 minutes 30 seconds. Toastmaster Rohan Bansal, table topic master, took 2 minutes 3 seconds, and Aisha Pervin, Toastmaster, took 7 minutes 7 seconds. Toastmaster Gopal Juneja, as an evaluator, took 3 minutes, and role player Ghanpriya, I took, I think. Yeah, this one. So Rohan Bansal took 2 minutes 4 seconds. Jagdish Goswami took 1 minute 53 seconds. And we have the table topic speakers here. You can just note it down. I think everyone is within the time limit. Amelia Sai took the longest. She took 2 minutes 15 seconds. Yeah, that's all from me for now. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Aisha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ganpriya. Now it's time to test your memory. For this, I would like to call Toastmaster Gopal as an active listener. Toastmaster Gopal.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator, and good afternoon once again, everyone. I am back. I am back with lots of questions, but let me set first some ground rules. The ground rules are: you don't have to answer it. You have to raise the hand. Don't answer me. I'm not looking for answer first. First, I'm looking for your hand. Raise your hand. Then I'll ask who should be given the chance to answer the questions. And I'll first make it doodle so that you can easily answer the questions. The first question is, let's change it. Who don't know what was chosen by Amelia ma'am between passion and pension? Who don't know? Is there anyone? Everyone knows that Amelia ma'am has chosen what? Now, I would like to. Okay. Yes, Jagdish, Toastmaster Jagdish. What was chosen by Toastmaster Amelia?
Passion.
Passion. Right. So this was a doodle, right?
Yeah.
Right. So now let's make it a little tough now. Guest Azim Sheikh is from which state? No, Vanpriya, not you. Yes, Toastmaster Rohan Bansal.
I think he's from Maharashtra.
Yes, you're absolutely right. So now the next question is again from Toastmaster Azim. He was referred by whom? Toastmaster, sorry, guest Moramba. Unmute yourself, Moramba.
Yes, he was referred by one of his teachers.
Yes, absolutely right. Okay, now moving ahead. How many members, no, not members, guests in today's meeting, which were referred by Toastmaster Ghanapriya? Toastmaster Amelia.
4.
Oh, can you name?
That's Siddharth, Moramba, Saurav, and Azim Sheikh.
It's Gaurav. It's not
Gaurav.
Saurav.
Gaurav.
Okay, but right. Okay, what Aisha ma'am cannot do? She cannot please everyone, right? So let's move ahead. At what time Toastmaster Unique connected with Toastmaster Amelia? Yes, Ghanpriya.
11 p.m. at night.
No. Is there anyone?
Yeah.
Toastmaster Geeta.
10 p.m. 10 p.m. at night.
Yes. Then later on, Amelia said that it's 9 to 10. But 10 is right because initially Toastmaster Amelia said at 10 o'clock. Okay. What will Siddharth do as per his table topic speech? Guest Gaurav.
Remove poverty and hunger.
Perfect. Very good. Okay. In which age Toastmaster Unique was not willing to become a leader? Toastmaster Amelia.
20.
Yes, early 20. Right. Okay. Okay. Now, again, from Toastmaster Unique speech, but this time it's a table topic speech. 2 fears. Tell me only 2 fears of Toastmaster Unique. I can see the hand from to guest Gaurav.
I think he's scared of, one is height.
Yes.
And other one is like the speed of the vehicle. He's
Yes.
something concerned about the traffic and all in Delhi.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. You're too good. Your listening skill is really great.
Thank you.
Now, that's it from my end. Over to Toastmaster Aisha Parveen. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gopal, for a wonderful session. Thank you so much. And now vote for best auxiliary load players. They are Toastmaster Gopal, Toastmaster Ghanpriya, Toastmaster Rohan, and Toastmaster Jagdish. Okay. Now it's time for my report. The meeting started at 3:30 p.m. The Sergeant Arm opened meeting with great energy, recited club missions, and described housekeeping rule clearly. Well done, Sergeant at Arms, well done. And she handed over to the stage to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Rohan Batra. Rohan Bansal, sorry, Rohan Bansal. He took introduction of guest with great energy, beautifully described the theme within his own words and elaborate the meaning of I can do it. Handed over to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Amelia. One thing I would like to appreciate Toastmaster Amelia that she is always ready to do any role, and she is the live example of yes, I can do it. She chose very interesting and very practical topic. She continuously engaged audience with great energy and full enthusiasm. Started with dramatical way, ask questions and to engage audience and also interacted with guests. Kudos to you. Table topic masters, Toastmaster Rohan Bansal truly justified his role, encouraged everyone, especially for guests, for impromptu speaking. Topic were very interesting and well explained. Everyone was very comfortable to give his or her answer. Now come to the evaluator. Toastmaster Gopal, master of evaluation. No word of Toastmaster Gopal Juneja evaluation. Now he is the first runner of evaluation competition. His approach was always CRC approach, commendation, recommendation, and commendation. He was successfully pointed out the weak point of the speaker and beautifully highlighted the strong points of the speaker. And I'm sure that your evaluation will definitely help him in future speeches. And come to our auxiliary role pair as a whole, they are all experienced Toastmaster and all knows that how to perform any role. They all explained their role beautifully and properly and gave very comprehensive and detailed report, and every auxiliary role players correlated theme with their speech. Kudos to every auxiliary role players. In last, I would like to say one thing that focus on what you can do, not what you cannot. Small step turns into miles. This we proved in our Toastmaster meeting, where every member is ready to do more than one role with full of energy and with full of enthusiasm. I know that we are less in number, but all of us, we can do magic in Toastmaster with honesty and with dedication. Yes, together we can do. And this is from my side. Over to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Amelia.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aisha, for that wonderful, comprehensive presentation of evaluation report with you and your team. So big kudos to everyone who played their roles perfectly. Now, I took you to one moment when you lost, when you gave up. I took you to another moment when you just tried your best. We talked about what happens, why we give up. And we also talked about what should we do when we are giving up, what we should not think about or not act on. But when you are in that state of mind, it's not easy. My words will look very preachy right now, but it's difficult. The one who feels it is the one who really understands that pain, that trauma, or that difficulty probably. In that moment, I want to give you a couple of things, a couple of thoughts which can help you get back to a very positive state of mind. The one thing that I always do, and I have seen people doing, is probably go brush your teeth, do a dance jig, just cheer up yourself like anything. Eat an ice cream, watch a movie, do anything. Give yourself that pampering. It's very, very important. The second thing that ideally somebody would do is do mindless or reading or watching TV. Don't think about it. So you have to de-stress yourself by doing such things. At times you don't have to read with a lot of intention. Just read a part of an article where you would want to enjoy a story, listen to some music, do something with mindfulness, or maybe mindlessly, not bothering about any result here. The other thing that I would want you to do is go stretch out in any favorite location of yours, be it park, your lounge, your living room, your bedroom, sofa, cushion, and just stretch, lay flat, look up in the sky, and don't think anything. Give yourself those pauses by doing these actions. They look good in books, but when you do it, you really feel the magic. And why I'm saying this is because I don't want you to say, I can't do it, because I've heard it enough, and I've heard it enough from myself. I want to only hear, yes, I can do it. And same was something that was happening from yesterday till today. This meeting is probably one of the result of the phrase, I can do it, not I can't do it, because everyone who is here said, yes, I can do it. Two roles, yes, I can do it. Multiple responsibilities, yes, I can do it. And yes, I will do it with full enthusiasm, willingness, that happiness, and actually learn from it. So, with this thought, I would want to give the stage back to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Rohan Bansal, our club president. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Madam Toastmaster of the Day. I think all of us will take away from this meeting the can-do attitude going forward, and I hope it stays with all of us. So before I proceed with guest feedback, I'd like you to please vote for the best role player. The nominees are Distinguished Toastmaster Amelia for the Toastmaster of the Day, me as the Table Topic Master, and Toastmaster Ayesha as the General Evaluator. While we are voting, I'd like to request feedback from our guests. Firstly, who's there? Toastmaster Unique, can you tell us your experience of the meeting today?
Yeah, thank you everyone for giving the opportunity to speak here, and it was a great meeting. I could see why this is considered a good club. I could see the camaraderie between you guys, and again a very professionally organized meeting. Even though you had some backups, if I didn't knew that, I wouldn't have guessed it. So it was very smooth, and I think that's a great incentive in joining a club. And I would also like to welcome all of you to our club meeting on Thursday and Sunday. Please do come. We also try to do our best. Thank you.
Absolutely, we'll definitely attend your club, Toastmaster Unique, and we loved your speech. So we look forward to your future speeches as well. Okay, Gaurav, can we have your feedback, please? What did you think of the meeting?
The meeting of this club Toastmaster went very well. Like, it is organized in a very structured way, as Ma'am Ghanapia suggested me. So I would like to take some of the feedback and try to apply it to our club also. Thank you.
Great. Thanks so much, Gaurav, for attending. We look forward to seeing you again. Siddharth, can we have your feedback, please? What do you think?
Yeah, I think this was a very well conducted meeting, and everyone was so supportive, and everyone is participating, and they are also encouraging others to participate. I think that was very good. Like, even if someone is shy, and encouragement was very well done, I think. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Siddharth. We look forward to having you as well. Muramba, can we have your feedback, please? Are you on mute, I think?
The meeting was wonderfully done, and all I could say is that it has changed my perception, like beyond anticipation. Like, and one thing I would like to speak about. Firstly, Ma'am Amelia told about the moment which we experience when we experience, when we feel the most down. So I'd like to share one of them, where it will be very short. So I experienced this one moment, in my life that that time I thought of giving up everything. But at that exact moment, I thought of, that survival is the best revenge rather than reprisal. If I had chosen reprisal, then, my life would be ruined and I could have ruined others' lives too. And then, yes, this meeting has, you know, relinquished that memories back in me. And then now I could feel the same zeal that I felt back then, and I could move forward in my life and then do other things. And I'm really thankful for that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Paramba, for sharing that. We're glad to have you in the meeting today. Thank you so much. Geeta ma'am, can we have your feedback? You are a regular guest in our club, so always great to see you.
Yeah, it was amazing, awesome. Really loved each and every moment. I really thoroughly enjoy every time that I come here. It was full of fun, very well structured, very well done. Hats off to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Geeta. Thank you so much. Sheikh Azim, are you still with us in the meeting? Can we have a feedback? Okay, I guess there's a connection issue with Sheikh. Okay, with that, I'd like to announce the winners for the meeting. I'm just sharing my screen. Okay, please guess, everyone. Who do you think is the best auxiliary role player? Any guesses?
Rohan.
Gopal.
Anyone else? Anyone else?
It's Rohan.
Rohan.
It's Toastmaster Gopal. Congratulations, Toastmaster Gopal. Okay, now is the best table topic speaker. Any guesses? We have two winners for this. So please guess as wild as possible.
Geeta.
Toastmaster Amelia.
No.
And
Master
guest
Geeta.
Geeta.
No.
Two.
Okay, more. There were 10 speakers.
They were 10.
Gaurav. It was Gaurav.
Okay. Why not Siddharth?
Yeah, Siddharth also. All of them were good.
And
Okay, the first is Toastmaster Geeta. Congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you.
Second is Gaurav. Congratulations, Gaurav.
Thank you.
wow, congratulations.
Congratulations, Gaurav.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone.
All right, we have the best evaluator.
Gopal.
Gopal. TM Gopal.
Gopal. Yes, Gopal, sir.
It's Toastmaster Aisha.
Oh,
Congratulations,
yes.
Toastmaster Aisha.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Best role player. We don't need any guesses for this, but still.
Amelia.
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 Yes, it's distinguished Toastmaster Amelia. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yes, very much so. Very much so.
Thank you.
Okay, since we had Toastmaster Unique as a speaker, we'd like to give the best speaker award to Toastmaster Unique for the wonderful speech that he gave today and for showing up, first of all. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Unique. All right, with that, I'd like to conclude the 223rd meeting of Toastmasters of Delhi. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining, and we'll hope to see you in the next meeting. Thank you so much.
Fun. Have a great evening.
Have you taken the photograph?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Let's have a photograph. Jagdish and Azim, Sheikh, everybody come on screen. Let's have
Yeah.
a picture.
Put your Azim say Sheikh is he's got some problem.
Okay.
All right.
Are we clicking it now?
Yeah, so make some noise. Yeah, raise your fingers. Yeah, do this. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
taken. Thank you, everyone.
I can
Thank
do
you.
it is what we have learned today. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, everyone. Happy Diwali. See you
Enjoy
next
your
time.
Diwali.
Diwali, everyone.
Have lots of sweets. Send some to me. I need some as well. Okay. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining.